I guess.
Good. Good. 1, 2, 3.
It's okay to be
It's
different.
okay to be different.
Yes, it is. Very well said.
Awesome. I love that. It is absolutely okay to be different.
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
Wonderful job, Miss Wimberly and Miss Priestley's class.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to Miss Romero's class. Oh, and Miss Ghosh, if you want to stop presenting, then we'll be able to see them on the big screen of the teams.
Mr. Dukes.
Sure, just give me a minute, please.
Okay, no
Mr.
problem.
Dukes.
Yes.
So the class wins donuts and the online kids, what did they get?
Well, the online kids, if they want to come by the school, we have extra donuts here for them to stop by and get some. Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Dukes, is it okay now? Because I stopped
Yes.
sharing.
Perfect. Yes.
All right.
So, Mr. Romero's class, do you want to select one student to share what they learned from your story?
Yes, we read a story about an upcoming event. So I want Christian Villatoro to share the story that we read with our whole class. Christian, you can go ahead, turn your camera on and start sharing with the rest of the students what you read about.
We read about a book called Earth Day.
Mhm. And when do we celebrate Earth Day?
We celebrate Earth Day in April 22nd.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And we'll learn. Okay, so what are the 3 ways that we can help our planet?
We could help our planet by reducing, reusing, and recycling.
Excellent. Okay, so give me an
Excellent.
example
Absolutely.
of how you can reduce at home.
Reduce at home. You could, instead of drinking from a water bottle, you could drink from a glass.
Very good. That's
There we go.
excellent. Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Okay, so
wonderful. Well, thank you for sharing, Miss Romero's class.
you're
And
welcome.
let's go to Miss Rozier's class. Miss Rozier, would you like to select one student to share what they learned from the story?
Sure. We, Sophanie, would you like to share the title of the story and the information from that we learned from the story?
Yes.
Make sure your camera's on.
The story is Amazing Grace. People was judging her because she couldn't be Peter Pan and she was black. But her nana and her mom went to a ballet show. They got tickets and Grace was at the show. She was very happy and she was dancing. And then her nana told her that she can be anything she wants to be. No matter how people judge you, you still can be what you want. And also she became Peter Pan. And then her nana and her mom got happy. And then her nana said, she can be anything she wants in the end.
Very good. So she learned to
Awesome.
believe
Great
in
job.
herself. Awesome job. Thank you for sharing. All right. And next we have from second grade, Miss Davis. Do you want to select a student to share what they learned from your story?
Sure. Here you go. You got your camera on? Turn your camera on. Okay, I have Miriam here who's online in class with us. We read the story. We read the story Going Down Home with Daddy.
Mhm.
And Miriam, you want to tell us what's significant or what we pulled out of that story about dads?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Dads are important and they teach us a lot.
Good, good, good. Right.
All
Then
right.
maybe anyone else wanted to add on to that? Somebody online at home? Okay, maybe not.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing. Sound like it was a very good story, Miss Davis.
Thank
How
you, ma'am.
about Miss Permenter? Miss Permenter, do you want to select one student to share about the story you read to them?
Yes, I do. Anybody wanna? Okay, Madison. Turn on your camera and unmute yourself. Shh.
We read about my family.
Okay. And was there anything that you learned from reading
The,
about my
char-
family?
the character name was Camilla, and her family, anytime they would have parties, it would be a birthday party, and the grandma would dance, and they would play games. And she said that anytime the grandparents would share funny stories, and she and her cousin will be in the backyard painting.
Okay. Well, she enjoyed those times. Well, thank
I
you.
learned about families are important because you should always care about your family.
Very good thing to share. Well, thank you, Ms. Pimenter's class, for sharing. And we're going to move over to Mr. Dickerson's class. Mr. Dickerson, do you have a student that would like to share what they learned from your story?
Yes, we're going to do a quick little out loud. We did the same story going down home with daddy, and we picked that because it was a daddy theme. All right, class, who was the main character in that story? Little Alan, and he went home with his family. What did he learn? What did his dad do? What some things his dad did when he was little? He, he played the trumpet in church. What was the main important thing that we got out of this story? What was it trying to teach us, Joseph? All right, about a family reunion and how a family is what?
Important.
Important, very good. So we read the same story and we enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Dickerson. And Mr. Pitters, do you have some students who would like to share about the story that you read?
Yes, we read the story of the fox and the grapes. Delvina, would you like to share? Turn your camera on. What's the title of the story?
Fox and the grapes.
Now let's hear something about the fox.
He he always he sometimes wants people to get stuff for him
Why did he do that?
because he is acting lazy.
At the end of the story, what did the fox learn?
To always believe in yourself. When you want something, you have to keep trying.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pitter, and your students for sharing. So that's all of our teachers in their classes have shared. Ms. Ghost, do you want to give us some closing words as we wrap up?
Uh, First and foremost, yay to all the groups. Excellent work. Excellent. There was a lot for me to learn from this. I know that most of us read about, one group spoke about it's good to be different. And I completely agree with that. I mean, and in our differences is our beauty, right? We are all beautiful in our own ways. Family, very important. I cannot emphasize more on that. We have to care about each other. It's not just the family we live in, it's everyone around us. We are all family. together, and we have to do this together. So thank you so very much for being a part of this. I have to start by thanking the students first for being so attentive, being so good, taking part in this and making this a success. Of course, the teachers, I really understand where you all are, and thank you for doing this and being a part of this and taking the time. Thank you. Uh, definitely a big thank you to Mr. Dukes, always willing to be a part of this. So thank you so very much. I have to thank my coworker, Mr. Gregory, always a support, and without him, none of this could be a success. So thank you so very much. For the Broward County Libraries for giving me this opportunity to be a part of this program. Thank you all for making this a success. And now is the time for the donuts. Now, before you go for the donuts, if you want to know more about the libraries, you can check online. And all, of course, we are open, so feel free to walk in and visit us. So thank you so very much and enjoy your donuts. Bye. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bye. Have a nice
Thank you, thank
day.
you. Thank you, Ms.
You
Gold.
too. Enjoy. Thank you.
Enjoy. Great job.
Bye.
Yeah, leave it.
Thank you, Mr. Dukes.
Thank you, Ms. Ghost. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Soon. Yeah, bye-bye.
All right.
Yes.
So teachers, share the donuts and let any students online know that they want to pop by the school after dismissal. We do have extra donuts up front for them to come and get.
Good. Thank you, Mr. Duke.
Okay? You're very welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mr. Dukes.
You're welcome.